It's now time for Party Chat Sports.
The only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Party Chat Sports. Kill Gil, Dylan Schroeder, Drew Nelson, Cam Braun, or Grogu filling in for Cam. No Cam.
Screw Grogu, man.
We cannot have back-to-back weeks with Cam, apparently. It's unwritten rule around here. But welcome into Mock Draft 2.0. We are past the Combine. We are well into free agency now. So we have a clear picture of what teams need, what they might be drafting for. So let's get right into it. What we're going to do is, last time we made sure that we did pick for our teams. This time, none of us are picking for our teams. So the order is going to be myself, then Dylan, then Drew, then Cam in that order. What you'll come to realize is Cam has 3 total picks out of our teams. He has both Cowboys picks and the Jets pick. With that being said, Drew will have 1 veto for the Cowboys. Just because we never know. I mean, I could take Ty Simpson for the Steelers. Who knows? So, because we are picking for each other's teams, this should get really interesting. Right off the riff, let's start that draft up.
Maybe.
And with the first pick, we're not there.
Oh. I wasn't ready.
The only reason this pick's going to take so long is because the NFL is going to tell the Vegas Raiders to not run the card in for Fernando Mendoza, quarterback Heisman Trophy winner. Heisman Mendoza. Well, let's not overthink it. You brought in Clint Kubiak. You are rebuilding up the offensive line, assigned Tyler Linderbaum to be the center for Mendoza. And they're trying to set him up for success. And we'll see what happens. But ultimately, the first pick, unquestioned, the Heisman Trophy winner out of Indiana.
Todd McShay had an interesting comp for Mendoza. You know, a lot of people throw around the Jared Goff, which makes a lot of sense. He said Matt Ryan, going back to 2008. Another taller guy that was, you know, not the biggest, but kind of slender. Good arm, good pocket presence. Mendoza's got more legs than Matt Ryan ever had, I believe. But thought it was interesting to think about at least. Matt Ryan, same draft class as notable names like Dennis Dixon and current Bengals backup quarterback Josh Johnson.
He was not good at Cal. We'll see how he does with the RPO. That's what I'm going to say about him.
Mendoza was all right. I think some had him at like day 2 grades heading into last season, and then he just skyrocketed up the boards. Like, I saw a little bit of that floating around. With Mendoza, his build, I did not realize, like, without the pads on, that dude still looks a little bulky. Like, seeing pictures of him at the Combine, it's like, oh, you actually are a little bit bigger than I thought you were.
Yeah. Another 30 seconds max on Mendoza.
Yep.
Drew, any thoughts?
No. You going first?
New York Jets on the clock.
And this is where things start getting interesting, I think. This is where the real draft begins because nobody really knows where this is going at the moment.
Yeah. And I'm picking here for the Jets, and I feel like, Gil, you've gone a lot of crazy directions recently in your mock drafts for the Jets.
It gets boring.
Are you doing the music for the top 4, or was that just a number 1 only thing?
I mean, I didn't know you were ready. You were just yapping.
Yeah, no, all right. So I'll cue you in. So you've gone a lot of different directions with this pick, but I think with this pick, it's locked in. Drew, roll the clip. The New York Jets are going to select Arvell Reese here, rank 2, ADP 2.9. The analysis says that. I mean, you know, they could go in a lot of different directions, but this one Makes a lot of sense. A good player could fit a couple of boxes, move them around, do what you got to do, get playmakers when you can, when you're picking a number 2.
Yeah, this one's seeming more and more likely. And I've been kind of wondering, how will Arvell Reese fit in the NFL? He wasn't really a pass rusher at the NFL. That could work, though, with the Jets. Because the Jets are moving to an odd front, he doesn't have to line up as an edge. He doesn't have to put his hand in the dirt. He doesn't have to be that guy all the time. He can still play off-ball linebacker and also edge in a 3-4 system. So the fit there, I think his athleticism, I'm starting to think this is the pick. It's seeming more and more likely. I go a lot of different directions just because it's boring taking the same player every single time when we do mock drafts every day. Like, I have the second pick. There's been one time we've mock draft, and the Raiders didn't take Mendoza. One. That I've done one of these PFF mock drafts. So,
and that was a waste of time. That one.
But it was fun. I change it up a lot just to change it up and not do the same thing over and over again. It's going to come down to Reese, Bailey, and Sonny Styles is not even slowly, he's rocketing up boards after his combine.
I think he's better.
He'll probably have a better NFL career, but Reese, I think with
Not at pick 2, man. You can't go
off-ball linebacker at pick 2 would be tough. And Reese has the ceiling.
He's not take Styles is way better than Reese.
You already said that.
And
once.
We have a TikTok of that.
In our chat. But
No, you said it on video.
That's shared on TikTok, actually, brother.
Yeah, I'm going to say it again then. Styles is
Double
going
down.
to be 10 times better than Reese.
What if they end up playing different positions?
They probably won't. Actually, they probably will be.
Bobby Wagner versus Micah Parsons.
Yeah. I think they could both have very, very good careers, but Sonny Styles is probably going to play more off-ball, where Reese, if you're taking him with the second overall pick, you're rushing him. You're putting him
Even though analytics
funny
did
'cause they're
say
built
Sonny
the same.
Styles.
Yeah, I know.
Sonny
They're
Styles
built the
has like a
same.
higher pass rush win rate, actually.
Yeah. Which is why
So-
Styles could be in this conversation. He really could. It's going to be Reese, Styles, or Bailey.
Styles is better than Reese in every way, shape, and form, other than maybe age and testing.
I'm having deja vu.
Styles is definitely better in testing. That was like the whole thing.
Yeah.
It should be Styles, pick number 2, honestly.
Styles is 21.
Reese got the...
Arvell Reese is 20.
If you're going to play Styles as an edge, you can take him 2. If you're not, then...
And here's the thing. I wouldn't be upset if Styles was a pick at 2. As long as the Jets take... Hell, they could take Ruben Bain, and I wouldn't be upset. Like,
I would.
I think Ruben Bain could be a very good NFL player.
Jarvis Jones.
You really can't
He's
screw this
got
pick
short
up.
arms.
That's important.
It is. It is.
It's not really. Really isn't.
It is.
When you're rushing the pass, or when you're a pass rusher, you...
On the field is what matters, not your freaking measurables.
Measurables.
It's
What
both.
about like 1,000 players where if they don't have long enough arms, they just don't ever become good NFL players?
Like 100% hit rate.
Like that's where it comes from, not like make believe. It's like over the last 20 years, there's been 100 players that had arms shorter than this specific mark, and none of them were good.
It's a
So that's
statistical
the issue.
anomaly.
Exactly.
he was good.
It is possible that he ends up being good despite short arms, but history
We
will
can
tell
talk
you
about
that
him when he comes up off the board, though.
But I'm just saying, like, the Jets
That's
to
true.
take him, I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah.
They could
We're
take
going to
Sy-
talk
I
about the
don't-
Jets in like 20 minutes. So
Oh, God.
I know.
That
I'm
is
just
true.
pushing us along. We're hitting 10 minutes on pick 2, fellas. That's all. I'm not hating.
That's fine.
So you know how we roll.
All right, we've got... I think this
Drew's
is
up.
Drew with
That would be me.
or Cardinals.
That would be me. See, the Cardinals could go like tackle here, and that would make a lot of
What
sense.
the analysis
but that's not.
says, I think.
That's not fun. I'll show you the analysis. Howie Noah, Fano, Jeremiah Love would be a mistake. But I think Let me cue up my own sound here. With the third overall pick in the NFL draft, the Arizona Cardinals select David Bailey.
Okay.
Whoa.
I think if Arvil Reese is there, you probably take him. You could definitely take the tackle, probably Maui Noah. But I think is it worth reaching for a tackle, or do you just go ahead and get one of the best players available? And I would say that you should probably strive for drafting the best player available. Now their defensive line is okay, especially on the edge. They made some moves. I don't know if they brought back Sweat or not. I can't remember if he's a free agent or if he's. There was some trade rumors maybe with him, but anyways, they're okay on edge. But with
He's a free agent.
Third overall pick, you can go ahead and add someone. Take your pick of David Bailey, Reuben Bain, whatever, Arvell Reese if he's there, whatever. I like David Bailey. I think he will be one of these top picks, and you can't go wrong for the Cardinals. Try to make they need help on both offense and defense. So just go ahead and add great players. And something I want to bring up real quick that they talk about on the local radio is a little while ago that PFF, they released like the 101 best players in the league or whatever, and there was another list from like the NFL or some other site. Anyways, it boils down to the NFC West has like the most players on that list out of any division, and the Cardinals have one.
That makes sense.
And so the Rams have like 10, 12. The Niners have a bunch. The Seahawks have a bunch. And you in their division have one of those players. So you just need, like, it doesn't matter at this point what position. You need top-tier players. The Cardinals just don't have that right now, except for one, and that's Trey McBride, in case you were curious. So they need to just add the best player at any position. It does not matter. So
yeah,
that's that.
If you're picking top 3, top 5, you have to find a superstar. Like, you're in a position where you're hoping to never be here again. So you have to take a superstar.
Cardinals have been here a lot.
I know, but that's the mindset. You don't want to be here. But also,
Cardinals,
with them,
Jets, Browns, Titans.
yeah, you get a lot of the same repeats for many reasons. But also, they are a rebuilding team, so you can take best player. It doesn't matter. Like, whoever you view as the best player, you could take. Speaking of bad teams, Cam.
Yeah, cue the music. Cue it.
Cue the music.
The Titans are selecting Jeremiah Love.
Nice.
Jeremiah
like that.
Love.
The Titans have been talking about Jeremiah Love for a while, according to Twitter and a couple NFL analysts. Last time they made the playoffs was with a top-tier running back, and his name was Derrick Henry. Jeremiah Love is going to help you out. This is not a 1 to 2 year rebuild. This is a 3 to 4 year rebuild. So you need to get some linemen after this year. See how Jeremiah does. Maybe find some in like the late rounds that is gonna like help you out. Maybe you find a gem, but you're getting Jeremiah Love because the Titans are a single back offense, and you need to stick to it, and that very well proved it. So Jeremiah Love is his pick.
I like Love to the Titans a lot, and that one seems to be picking up more and more steam with, again, best player available here. The Titans can go a lot of different routes. They traded for Jermaine Johnson, so edge rusher isn't as much of a need. You want to support Cam Ward as much as possible, and adding good offensive players is going to provide that support. So
Tony Pollard ain't gonna do it.
What's that?
I said Tony Pollard is not gonna do it.
No. Good
Unfortunately.
running back is
Pollard's fine.
going to take a lot of stress off of a young quarterback's shoulders.
If the Titans take Jeremiah Love, I will not be drafting Jeremiah Love in any fantasy football leagues this year because of Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
Their offensive line is dookie. Look at that. Look at need number 2 and 3 on the Titans.
That
Center
running
and guard.
back, center guard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Good luck to that running back.
And-
Would you still draft
That's all.
Genty, though?
If I was the Raiders last
I don't know.
year,
I mean, they got Cole
If
Miller.
I'm the
That's-
Raiders, I'm
that's
not
about
drafting
it.
Genty last year. I'm not doing it.
Even this year.
Bad teams should not draft running back high. That's just how it is. They're
it is a
fungible.
luxury.
I will die on that hill. He is. You take him 4, he's going to be a top 8 paid running back in the league, just like Genty is.
Yeah.
So
Running
That's all.
back is only a force multiplier if you have a good offensive line.
Yeah.
Like the reason that
Titans
the Eagles, like a good move by the Eagles in getting Saquon, the reason it worked out so well is because their offensive line was already good. If your offensive line is buns, the running back is not going to help at all. Running back doesn't elevate the offensive line elevates the running back.
Well, think of DeMarco Murray with the Cowboys, 10 years ago? Back, I think that
Yes.
was Romo days. He got paid because of how good the Cowboys' offensive line was.
Correct. Yes. And he did nothing after that.
But if the Titans are able to build an offensive line, and good functional teams are able to find offensive linemen outside of day one. The Titans,
Yeah, you don't
with
have
the
to
new
draft
staff-
offensive line in the first round, but
No. But
I'm
you
just
do have
saying.
to build it.
You have to build it for this pick to work.
Yes.
Unless they're generational.
Even then, you still need a little bit of a hole to get through. If you're getting blown up every single play like Genty was,
if he's getting hit behind the line of scrimmage, he's going to not do much of anything. Like Genty.
Wasn't it 101% of Genty's yards came after contact at one point?
Yeah, it was a crazy.
his
stat like that.
average yards before contact was negative for most of the season.
You ain't
That's
doing
why
much.
the Raiders are picking number 1, baby.
Yes.
True. All right.
All right.
Speaking of another bad team, Giants. I
Not as
have the
bad.
Giants. I mean, statistically speaking, they are.
They're the
Pretty
best
damn
team
bad.
out of this top 5.
Depends on how far back you go.
No, they're the best team out of this top 5 right
I
now.
mean, technically, yeah. From last year. So Giants are in another spot where you could take just about anybody here. You could go wide receiver, Carnell Tate, I'm looking at a little bit. Caleb Downs. I mean, Harbaugh took Kyle Hamilton. The Harbaugh thing is influence going to matter here.
That's a good point.
He took Kyle Hamilton early. Sonny
Yeah, take
Styles,
Downs.
good linebacker.
Hamilton was not taken early.
It really doesn't
Let's-
matter
let's-
what the
let's-
Giants do. Let me talk!
That's
Good job,
I'm
Cam.
just
true,
saying,
though.
You let him
you're
know.
saying mumbo jumbo right there.
Cam was right. Cam was right.
The Vikings should have taken him when they
All right,
traded back
you don't have
for
to bring them
Luis
up. You don't got to
Abum.
bring up the Vikings though.
No,
it wasn't
that's
required.
the whole-
That was not a requirement. We already
That's the
told you.
whole
Good
point.
job. You ruined it. Never mind.
I will go to
Gil.
bed.
Gil,
But-
who's the pick? Gil, who's
Okay.
the pick?
Okay.
Caleb Downs, Giants.
Dang! I didn't think you were gonna do it.
I'm
but,
gonna do it.
I
I
could
think
see it. I could see this
think
though. By the way,
Harbaugh is going to see his Kyle Hamilton and Caleb Downs and run the card up there. You can make an argument Caleb Downs is the best player in this draft. He's one of the smartest players in this draft. He's going to help run that defense on the back end. And when you're in a division where you have to defend CD and George Pickens and possibly AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, granted, Bun at quarterback, but whatever. The Commanders with Jaden Daniels, they're trying to get back. You need a solid secondary. And I think Caleb Downs, yes, he's a safety, but he's going to elevate the entire secondary for the Giants. So
He's not
Caleb
just a
Downs here.
safety. He can play in your nickel.
He is a great defensive back, I think. So, Giants. First shock?
yeah.
Yeah,
And
let me
shocks
just say
happen
one
IRL,
thing
so.
on this. I think
not
that's
that
a
big of a
great
shock.
pick, Gil. Dylan, don't cut me off again about this because
This is the second thing you've said about it, actually.
Go
this
on.
is the time where the Vikings should have drafted Kyle Hamilton instead of trading down to 31 for bum-ass Louis Sign. Because
this is irrelevant.
This is a generational talent.
I hate
Like
that
Kyle
term.
Hamilton could have been. This is a like
Kyle Hamilton
he's
is not generational. Not
Are
even
you
close.
going to let me speak, or are you going to keep talking?
Can't let you get bullied on TikTok. I got to keep butting it. So.
Are you going to keep
going.
talking? Keep talking. You done talking? Okay. If you can get a guy like this, you get him. If it'll help your team, whether or not you already paid a safety that's 27 years old, whether or not you paid a safety that's 25 years old, you get a guy that can be a leader of your defense. That's the whole point of defense. You need to get a leader, someone who can communicate plays, someone who knows the whole aspect of playing defense. You get Caleb Downs / Kyle Hamilton.
Jeez.
It's a fantastic draft pick
That's
for
a
the Giants right
terrible
here.
comp. It's a terrible comp.
All right,
Great
Cam. Thank you. Dylan. You're up with the Browns.
The pick is Carnell Tate for the Browns. It hurts my soul to give them such a great player, but they need it. Their wide receiver room is barren. I mean, it is a ghost town. It's a desert. It's empty. Jerry Judy's a bum. And, for whatever quarterback they take next year, more than likely, or Ty Simpson in round 2 maybe, you want to give them some big targets to throw to. So Carnell Tate, that's the pick. Keep him in the state. And unfortunately, he's a Brown for the rest of his life, and that sucks for him.
I could honestly see, you mentioned Ty Simpson in round 2 for the Browns. I could see them taking him at 24. They could be that team.
It's up to Cam.
Maybe.
Carnell Tate, so one of the Browns fans I talked to really wants Carnell Tate. Like, that's the dream scenario for a lot of Browns fans is him
Yeah, I mean,
staying in
you're
the state
sitting
of
there.
Ohio.
If you get no wide receiver taken at 4 and 5, I mean, are you kidding me? Like, you get your choice at 6. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And that's 3 Buckeyes in the top 6. Not bad.
Classic Browns choosing wrong.
What would you have done then?
Well, best wide receiver in the draft is still on the board, so
Yeah, he's not.
I actually heard
That's the problem.
I was listening
it's
to
actually
one of the
hilarious, though, that, like, when the season ended, Jordan Tyson was wide receiver 1. Lemon was right there next to him, and Carnell Tate was 3 because he hadn't played in forever and did nothing this year. And then completely after the season is when Carnell Tate has become wide receiver 1. I do find that very interesting. It's like
That's
Jackson
usually how
Dart
draft-
last year.
Did nothing?
This year, I mean, he was hurt for like most of the year.
Carnell Tate.
What?
was like 3
he
games.
missed he didn't do nothing. There's a whole video against Wisconsin about him right now. He did
Nothing, man.
He got gloves from Randy Moss, like
I
one of the
don't
best
care
receivers of all
about this.
time.
I don't care
The
about this
be-
random crap
You don't
that you
care
keep
about
saying
the
is important.
opinion of one of the best receivers of all
care
time.
that he was
Honestly,
given
no.
gloves,
guaranteed.
man. I don't care that he
Honestly,
was given a
no.
pair of gloves. No, I don't. I don't. I don't.
you know who Jordan Tyson's wide receiver coach is?
Heinz Ward.
Sure
I
Yes, sir.
actually,
Yes,
I
sir.
actually heard
top-
somebody say that Tyson
Dude,
was the best receiver in
25.
this draft, and it's weird that people aren't talking about him enough, mentioning his injury, but he has like almost 2,000 yards over the last 2 years.
Yeah, he's awesome. Can't wait for him to be the pick at 21.
Or 16.
Anyway, I take back that he did nothing, but he was absent weirdly for like the last handful of games of the year.
Except
then he
against
came back.
Michigan.
Well, it's because he was
Yeah,
wide,
then
wide
he
receiver
was
2 on the
hurt.
team. But
He was wide
But
receiver.
yeah,
too.
well, I mean, wide receiver 1 is one of the best wide receiver.
if
wide
you need a
receiver
guy to
prospects of all
run
time.
to run 4 verts, Carnell Tate's your guy.
He is, yeah.
He's T. Higgins. I mean, he's T. Higgins. That's his comp.
And that's been his comp for a minute, and I kind of like that.
And T. Higgins is also not a wide receiver 1 on his own team. So, if that's who you want.
Drew,
That's
who
who
you
the
got with
Browns are gonna
Commanders?
take. Yeah, there you go. Good.
So
Good.
there's a lot of players that I would have taken if they weren't gone already. So I think Jeremiah Love is probably a good slot for him. Could be a good slot for him. Carnell Tate or any of the wide receivers could be interesting here. There's a lot of things they can do. Sonny Styles still sitting out there. Ruben Bain, whatever you think about him. I think the Commanders in this situation would take Sonny Styles.
Good pick.
They were an old team, and I think especially on defense. I don't know what the split is of what side of the ball was oldest, but either way, their guy last year was Bobby Wagner. Like, you can't be having Bobby Wagner be your linebacker anymore.
Not in the big 2026.
Yeah,
Great guy to learn from, though.
Especially with how this board kind of fell. Take the best player available at it's not listed as a need, but I would say that it is for the Commanders. Some of their other linebacker picks over the last few years just haven't worked out very well. So go ahead and get you a guy who's seen by many as a can't miss prospect. So I think that'll be a good pick, unfortunately, for the Commanders.
Unfortunately, I think it's a great pick by the Commanders.
Oh no,
Bet you
I
do.
didn't think about this.
Yes. Saints redemption, Cam. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Fix it.
You have to
get
get it right,
blamed.
by the way.
They're gonna cook us.
Come on, Cam.
No, not
You got
us.
this.
Not us.
They thought it was us. We had to clarify. We had to clarify.
Throw up the disclaimer.
I don't know why we're laughing so much, honestly.
All of our
This
opinions
is
are
hilarious.
unique.
You gotta check the comments.
All right.
Cam, what's
Saints.
the pick here for the Saints?
All right, I could be logging off after this pick where I could be saying,
Come on now. Now.
don't
Hang
do
in there.
that.
You got
We're not
Cowboys
going to be the
picks
ones
to make.
cooking you. Maybe we might.
We got two
Just
Cowboys.
make the
picks
pick.
today.
Just
It's
let him
true.
make the pick.
Take it. Maybe he's delaying. He's
the
thinking.
Saints
He's
need
thinking.
everything at the point.
Don't need running back.
Go on.
Any
Go
more
on.
opinions before I pick?
No, that's
You know
that's
who
it.
would have been a
That's
good
it.
pick though
Gil?
for the Saints is Sonny Styles.
Gil, opinion?
Just throwing that out there.
Sonny Styles.
Gil, you got opinions?
I do. I'm not going to share. Go on. Make your
Do you
pick.
have some opinions?
I have a lot of opinions. Yeah.
Okay.
just
Kind of
shared
why
one,
we have a
actually.
podcast.
Dylan? I mean,
I
I
already
think
said
you already
mine.
said your opinions, but
Make the pick, man.
if you got Ruben Bain sitting here in your face, I think you're going to take Ruben Bain.
You think or you,
You
will?
think or you know?
I don't like any of you. Why am I friends with you?
Because we're your favorite.
Aw, we love you, Cam.
That may or may not be true.
Is that
Are
the
we
pick,
locked
though? I
in
just,
or what?
Just to clarify.
Ruben Bain is going to be your pick. You need a defensive
right.
lineman.
Yeah. That's a,
I'll
you
take
know,
that,
it's a good
Cam.
pick.
That's solid.
Oh, I'll take that, Cam. You're
on,
taking
man.
Hey,
Ruben
take it easy.
Bain.
Take it easy.
Shut up. You're taking Ruben Bain. You're getting a good defensive end for. Say one more time.
Mm-hmm.
What do you?
Cam,
are you
make your
us,
point. Make
Cam?
your point. Ruben Bain, Saints, good pick. Go on.
I think it's a good pick.
I like it. I'll make that deal.
Damn good deal.
Works for me.
You're
Bro, I'm disagreeing with you.
I'm waiting for the over 5 seconds of awkward silence. Shut up. Ruben Bain is your pick. You're getting a good guy who may have short arms, but you're getting a guy that has productivity on the field. This is a guy that's going to be a part of your program
Now here's
for
the
a very,
guy.
very long.
Bro, let him talk.
Here's a guy that's going to give you a lot of practice. Ruben Bain's pick. Stop.
All right. Good pick, Cam. He did have 12 sacks, so production is important. Shamar Stewart. Cough, cough. So,
Maybe.
is this me? Am I the
Let's see what
Chiefs? No,
Saints
Gil.
I think
TikTok
I'm the
has to say
Chiefs.
about it.
The Chiefs. I'm the Chiefs, Gil says.
Drew,
I am
you
the
have something to
Chiefs.
say about it?
So Chiefs here at 9. I was thinking Ruben Bain if he was going to fall. Obviously didn't. Jeremiah Love was early. Like people thought were connecting those dots. That's not going to happen anymore with the Chiefs. Even if Love falls, which he won't. If Love is here, they already signed the Super Bowl MVP to a contract. So we're moving off of that. Excuse me. Damn, this
That
board
was a
did not
great
break
signing,
well.
by the way.
It was a fantastic signing. Board is not breaking well for the Chiefs. You could take
You just
Makai
need to
Lemon.
scroll down. Yeah.
You could look towards trying to
Delane.
possibly not
Delane?
replace, but find the successor for Chris Jones.
Or McDuffie?
Ooh, they did just. Who is their
Yeah.
starting corner now that they?
Yeah, take Delane.
Who? Let me make the pick, but I need the info. Who are the
I'd
Chiefs
like
corners?
you to not pick the lane.
Buns, because they just
The
lost two
Chiefs
of them. They
corners
lost
are
Ward.
currently Kadar Ko-O,
Oh no.
and
It's
Christian
Delane.
Fulton.
It's Delane.
Christian
I think
Fulton's
Cam-
Drew
decent.
get
I think-
Delane.
I think Cam's right. I think it is Mansour Delane here at pick 8. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take
Mr.
Delane. I was talked into it.
Non-independent thinker. Non-independent thinker.
What do you mean? I was talked into it. I mean, not talked,
Yeah,
but I was
exactly.
persuaded.
He was given.
Those are-
He was given
That's
stats.
literally what I just said you were.
Hey, man.
That's
You
fine.
lost
sorry that-
McDuffie and Tre'Davious Ward, whatever his name is.
The McDuffie one does definitely make me think that with the way the board broke, Delane does make a lot of sense. I was kind of thinking maybe Makai Lemon, but they also have another first rounder later in this draft, and you can get your wide receiver that. Take Mansour Delane. Now, Dylan, you have the Bengals.
Well, this puts the Bengals in a heck of an awkward spot. Watch soon for a Bengals video for a full mock draft for the Bengals. Little plug there. The player I took in the video for them is already gone. So, not to spoil any spoilers, now I have to rethink out of the box. I talked about it extensively in the video. You know, Bengals defense sucks. Okay, it's terrible. They just signed Cook to be their new safety. Their corners are not great, so I was looking at Delane here. Obviously, Caleb Downs. Their linebackers are two of the worst linebackers in the entire league. But what do you do with this board at 10? It's tough because there's no, I don't think you're taking C.J. Allen all the way up here. You could if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do it. The next corner on the board is McCoy. Dylan Thieneman here at safety as well. I mean, none of those feel great. It would be so Bengals to pick like Kenyon Sadiq right here and just be crazy. That would kind of go crazy, but I'm not going to do that. Another need they have is guard. Right now they have Dylan Fairchild and Dalton Risner as their starting guards, which isn't like great. And they don't have like a backup guard. They have like one. Those three tackles on the board, none of them have played guard in their college career. I have heard rumblings that Monroe Freeling could kick inside. I've heard rumblings that I think Fano is the one of the two Utah guys that could kick inside. So that's what I think I'm going to do here. Ultimately, it's unfortunate. And I think in this scenario, the Bengals might trade down because there's, you could get some value and not, take one of these guys.
Okay, but the trade down, who would be coming up for who?
I think someone's coming up for one of the tackles. I think that's definitely in the realm of possibility. Someone could come up for a wide receiver right here as well, Lemon or Tyson. And Ola Leone, I think it's a little early to take him outright as well for straight up guard. So I'll take Fano here. Bengals picking offense. is crazy, but I just don't.
Fano
the
over
board
Maui
broke-
Noah is crazy.
I don't think Maui Noah can go inside at all, though.
I think he can.
Is the no? I mean, if you as the lineman expert, if you want to take, if you want to give me the talking advice to take Maui,
I'll give you Fano.
instead.
I will just say that Maui Noah, while he is pretty good at tackle, he's built like a guard.
All right, take him then. Take him then, because his rank is 7, his ADP is 6.7.
I like it.
I'm not an interior lineman expert for those top guys.
Oh, and who's not the independent thinker now?
Oh
Me.
my goodness! I just made
Me.
the pick on my.
Me.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
get ahead of yourself.
Yeah, that'll be the pick. Okay, I've explained it enough. This
Yeah,
board
trying to
broke
get the best
terribly
man
for the
roll, I see
Bengals.
it.
It is very
There will be
interesting.
trades. There will be trades in the draft, and this might
Yeah.
be one of them.
It is very interesting as we made our way out of the top 10, how this board has broken so far, and it's not been favorable for the back half of this top 10. Like,
Now,
the Chiefs didn't break the way that many think it will for them, or hope Chiefs fans would hope. For the Bengals, definitely didn't break right for the Bengals.
it was Caleb Downs that really messed it all up.
It
To
did.
be honest,
You're
That was a
welcome.
great pick, Gil. Fantastic
it was.
pick.
It was, and the draft will be wild. So
That's the
It was
thing.
decent.
Is
that is how it works.
You made me not letting Drew have Caleb Downs a lot easier.
He was
Rent
never
free.
going to
Yeah,
have
I'm
Caleb
just saying
Downs. I
Well, I'm getting
promise.
Caleb Downs in real life, so it don't matter.
He would have
No,
been
you're
a
not.
Chief or
No,
a
you're not.
Bengal.
No
He would
way.
have been a Chief or a Bengal before he
Yeah.
was a Cowboy. He
Correct.
could be a Dolphin. He could be a Dolphin. I mean, you know.
speaking of which, Cam, you
Yeah.
have the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jordan
you don't.
Tyson.
No. Sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
oh,
Sorry.
Oh no!
Unless you wanted to switch and take for the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Sure,
let's
we can
switch.
switch
Actually,
it.
you
No.
got the Dolphins.
Yeah, it's Jordan Tyson. Jordan Tyson is going to
Sorry, that's-
the Miami Dolphins. You just traded away.
It's Drew's pick.
You lost. Oh,
It's
are
Drew's.
we not switching?
It's Drew's
He just
pick,
said he
man.
said he wanted to switch.
We're not doing
Not after
that.
you- not
Yeah,
after
and I'll
you
take the
cried about
Cowboys,
having
and
the
you would do the
Cowboys.
Dolphins.
Not after you cried about him about having his two Cowboys picked.
That's my
So,
bad. That's my fault. Drew, you're on the clock
Thanks.
with the Dolphins.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Dolphins
give
are going to go
Jordan Tyson
lemon,
a-
actually, because they're brain dead. Don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, Tyson would have been an excellent pick right there for real.
It would have, yeah. But classic overthink during the season. People are freaking out about Lemon for some reason. Their number
He's a route
one wide receiver right now is Jalen Tolbert. They just signed from Cowboys.
That's a
So
crazy fall from grace, by the way.
they're going to take receiver now. I think. I don't really know how they don't at this point. And so,
Wait,
like I
Tyson's
said,
still on the board.
Tyson is still on
Yes.
the board. Yes.
Interesting.
Okay. So yeah, this is just a classic pick right here.
Yeah, Lemon's good though. Don't get me wrong. He's a good
Yeah,
route
he's
runner.
not bad.
You know,
It's not bad.
I don't know if he'll ever be wide receiver one level. Like, you know, I think a good comp for him, and tell me if I'm wrong, guys, might be Chris Olave.
That's
you're
an
wrong.
interesting one.
Okay, that's fine.
He is a
It just
slot
popped in
receiver.
my head. Third.
You're reaching, but kind of.
I'm just saying. I'm
The
just
one
saying.
thing
It just
we
popped
can-
in my head
and then-
30
no, no,
seconds
hold on,
ago.
hold
That's
on,
why
hold
I
on,
said,
hold on.
"Yes, tell me if I'm wrong."
Good contested catch guy.
Why are we
Yes.
looking at your cheeks right now? Okay?
I was just about to say that.
That's a good TikTok clip.
No.
All right.
I'm going to get us back on track here. The one thing with the Dolphins taking a wide receiver potentially, as much as they need to, I saw this on Twitter. Their brain trust, the general manager and the head coach both come from Green Bay, who had not taken a wide receiver in the first round for like 20 years. Yes, they
Until
just did
last
it last year. They just did it last year. Up until then, the Packers were a team that just didn't take the first round wide receiver. So
Pretty big butt.
that's the
though.
one.
But what
thing.
happens when your only receiver is Jalen Tolbert?
It's a good point. I'm just saying that's
You
the
take
one.
Two
If-
receivers on
Play
day
devil's
two.
advocate. The brain trust
just-
there for the Dolphins.
I
Well, they got
get
Tutu
that.
Atwell.
I think it's impossible.
Yeah, sure. Tutu Atwell is
Tutu Atwell is
He's
serviceable.
got some good catches.
He's serviceable. He'll
Over
be
his
on one
4
of those
years.
TikToks in 10 years.
I'd rather take Tyreek Hill on one leg.
Oh,
What about 2 legs?
Well, he only has like one functioning leg.
He's got 2 legs. That's
Functioning.
all right. Let's get the popcorn out. Cam, who's the Cowboys pick here at 12?
well, the Cowboys kind of need everybody because they're such a dog shit program.
Drew's up.
That's mad funny, bro.
So I'm looking at
He's looking.
Drew, what would you do here? While Cam looks.
yeah. Please tell me. So we can do the opposite.
Don't be like that.
Cam,
Listen
Just
to
make
this
it
guy, rent free, purposely manipulating the draft.
he was begging to keep this pick, and then he wanted to trade it 2 seconds ago. Cam, you got 5 seconds.
Well, go to the analysis.
You had this whole time to think about who you were going to take when you were chirping about
Yeah,
having
it
my
was
picks.
gonna be
Look at that.
not.
Woo!
It was only gonna be not Caleb Downs. That's the whole point.
That's fine,
That's
but look
crazy.
who else is there.
What I'm looking at is crazy.
So I see Jordan
There's
Tyson.
no way Sonny Styles falls that far.
There's a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
I think
There's
there's only
no
one
Caleb
right
Downs.
option here.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And it's the only one that fits your needs.
Okay.
Well, there's 2.
Okay.
It's a toss up between McCoy and Allen.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you
So
Jermod
McCoy was his
McCoy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
That was
you're right.
Drew's
You're
toy like 3 weeks ago before the combine,
So-
and then we posted the combine episode, and McCoy didn't.
Yeah, if he participated in the combine like he was supposed to when we recorded the video,
He's got a
Then
pro
maybe.
day.
That would have been
He's got a pro
huge
day.
for someone that hasn't played in a long
that's
time.
correct. Yeah, but instead he wussed out. He's gonna go half-ass his fucking pro day, and whatever.
Well,
Like,
there
we
you go.
were-
You
I
got a
won't
half-ass
veto this
player.
because this is a Cowboys pick. Pick a dude coming off injury and he's just a bum for some reason.
Yeah, that plays half-ass all the time.
Legal name
His
change to
ACL.
Tyler halfway
Now
through the year.
let's rewind a
George
second here.
Pickens.
Buddy he's not half-ass player. He was the best corner in the league a year ago before he got injured.
But he got cooked by a freshman. Not even a year ago. Maybe 2 years ago.
Definitely
like,
was at least
a
a year.
year-
I
Yeah,
think
like
it would have
a-
had to have been at least a year ago because he did not play last year.
Okay, a year and a half ago, he got cooked by a freshman.
Are you talking about Jeremiah Smith?
I am.
Okay.
A lot of people got cooked by Jeremiah Smith, to be fair.
Yeah, he got cooked by the best wide receiver prospect in a decade.
Long time.
Yeah, this
Shame on
was
him.
Just looking up.
it was funny the way this
Stay
unfolded.
back.
Like, this was in our pre-combine episode. This was Drew's defensive player to watch, and then the day we dropped it, a couple hours later, not going to participate in the combine.
Yeah, bum. Sold on me. An idiot. And he should have too. There's a bunch of people that sit out of the draft or the combine that just their agent, I don't know what they're cooking.
Shadur Sanders.
Smoking crack. Like, it's one thing if you're not going to test well, but like that's already an alert. If you're not going to test well because you haven't recovered yet, that's already a red flag for teams. I don't know. It's a tough look.
Yeah.
All right, Rams.
Rams could do a couple different things here.
You always got the Rams, man. You're a Rams fan.
I essentially am a closet
That's
Rams
true.
fan.
Did
That
this,
is
he
crazy.
did this on purpose. Closet door is wide open, bro.
You
Everybody
got
see.
ranked
What can I say?
7 on PFF right here. It's the 13th pick.
What are you saying, man?
It said you ranked 7
Just a
At
bunch
here?
of words.
At the 13th pick.
Okay, so the Rams need an offensive tackle and a linebacker.
It's just
possibly.
exactly what I just said.
Why are you saying 7-4?
I don't see it.
I'm looking right here. Rank 7 with the initials FM.
He's gone, bro. He's
He's
gone.
gone.
No, he's a T. I'm looking at the T right now.
He's a Bengal.
He's
Francis
a Bengal, bro.
Maui
He's been a
Noah, bro.
Bengal. He's been a Bengal.
That was the one. So that was the one that Cam had picked, and
Oh, I know.
like
Oh,
on his.
I know.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
do fine.
we know.
It is going to be Fano, though. It's going to be Fano. Keep Stafford upright for his final year. More than likely, his final year
Okay,
in
get rid of
the
this guy.
league.
You can just pick
And-
Mola now.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're 45 minutes into this, so we should
Yeah.
get rolling a little
Turbo.
bit.
Ravens. How we let Dylan get the Ravens?
I got
It's
the
the way
Ravens
it
and the
happened.
Browns. It's kind of crazy.
What's pick
the Bengals.
266?
Man. Oh, man. I'm not doing it.
You're
I'm
doing
not
it.
doing it. I'm not
Do
doing it.
Do it.
Don't do
The
it.
Ravens never pick first round wide receivers except for Zay Flowers. They won't do
Don't.
it.
All right, don't do that.
Nah, Tyson can stay right there. Leave him alone.
Leave Tyson
I'm
for pick
okay.
16.
Admittedly, I'm looking at at Tyson here. They have linebackers and need CJ Allen's a name.
Right there. He's
Um,
above Tyson.
Their
You could draft a guard. here.
line,
Could do tight
yeah.
end. They got rid of
their O
Likely.
line got decimated. Again, I'm seeing people that want to kick Monroe Freeling inside, even though he's 6'7", 315 with long arms.
He's what?
He's 6'7", 315 pounds.
One more
He's a
time?
big dude.
Don't.
Six,
Go
seven.
on. Stop.
You're a child. You're a child.
TikTok brain rot. Respectfully.
And then the analysis has a couple of D linemen: Peter Woods, Caleb Banks,
We've
Keldrick
not taken
Falk.
really any D linemen yet.
It's because they're
They're
not
all
up here.
not
They're
good.
not high. They're not high on the board. They're
They're not good.
way down there. They're way down. Shoot, man, I don't know. I don't know.
Sadiq.
He
Defensive
did
head
lose
coach.
likely.
Defensive head coach, mind you.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good point.
I don't want
Allen?
to take. I don't want to give him CJ Allen. I don't want to do it.
There's D linemen.
Now, defensive head coach that has benefited from a good safety. Throw that out there.
He's got one. You don't need two.
You
can
could
have
take
two.
that. You could
Who
take the
takes two
other
first
Miami
round
Florida.
safeties, man? Who takes two first round safeties?
Look at the
Hakeem
D line.
Hakeem. Two good safeties.
Messidor?
Nah, I don't think they're going edge.
I don't know. They were planning on having Max Crosby
Oh,
and
yeah,
Trey
def-
Hendrickson.
Definitely
so-
want
I don't know if
somebody
they were
better
planning
than
on
Kyle Van Noy.
Give him Dylan Finneman. Give it to him. Give it to him.
All right. I'm seeing you guys later. I'm driving down to Cincinnati right now.
Oh, what?
What's your problem?
Bro, you
He
still got
wanted-
another Jets pick to make.
He wanted
and a
him
Cowboys
to go to
pick.
the Jet. He wanted him to go to the Vikings. I think. Sorry.
That's correct.
He's a good player, really fast. He doesn't have as many interceptions as you want for a ball hawking safety, but he's got a good handful of pass deflections. So Dylan Finneman's the pick. They can move him and Kyle Hamilton all around the field and be crazy good on the back end.
I like it.
I hate the Ravens.
And on that note, Drew with the Buccaneers.
All right.
Turbo speed.
Hold on a
Turbo speed, and he takes a second.
Hold on a second.
It's
Is
hard,
he
man.
cooking
It's
up?
not easy.
I'm cooking something in my brain. With,
You have
overcook it.
every possible need right in front of you currently.
yeah, and I'm not taking one of those.
Good.
Okay,
With
okay.
recent, departures from the Bucks, you have an opportunity to put yourself a nice little squad together as a replacement. Jordan Tyson to the Bucks.
Oh,
If I
Dang
can
it,
click
man.
on it, my computer's
Dang
tripping.
it. You just
Here we go.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead and make yourself a nice little wide receiver core there. With the departure of Mike Evans.
Back-to-back years, first-round wide receivers.
That's awesome, man.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
That's wow.
The Bucks were at their best when they were chucking the ball around. And once that slowed down, which could be, Todd Bowles or Baker Mayfield, but, if you're going to help Baker Mayfield, give him another guy like Jordan Tyson. Beautiful.
Yeah, I like it.
Hell of a pick.
All right, Cam, you have the Jets on the clock here, and damn, Tyson right in front of the Jets kind of hurts.
Yeah, it does hurt. So
Typical
your
Jets
your first need still is quarterback.
Don't you dare! Don't you?
We'll give Gil a veto too. This one.
First need still is quarterback and edge.
We got Gino.
It's true.
No, well,
the-
you got to
the
remember,
only-
Arvell Reese was the first pick, so don't
You
really
can-
need edge.
Probably you need to.
No, don't we have Will McDonald on the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not taking two edges, bud.
Turbo mode. Remember, who's the pick?
There's nobody good. You're probably trading down right here with the current state.
I don't think so.
You know what?
No
I'm
one's
gonna be nice.
There's a couple
If you're
nice
not
options
gonna-
here.
If you are not going to trade down, you're going to get a guy that Gil likes. You're going to get a good positional prospect, and you are going to draft McNeil Warren.
I'm cool with that.
That's so good.
It's a little bit of a reach, so definitely a little bit of a reach. But you have Minka Fitzpatrick on the back end, and then McNeil Warren is going to be like your box safety. He's going to come down, he's going to fill the lanes, and he is going to smack some
Did you
people
make the
around.
pick? Hold on.
Sure
Stop
did.
talking.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Go on.
Warren is going to learn from Minka. Going to get a very good generational safety that you could hopefully keep for more than two or 3 years.
Who's the generational safety?
Warren?
You
He's
can't
not
just keep
generational.
saying this.
The term generational gets thrown around so
generational
much.
for the Jets.
Come on, dude.
Generational safety for the Jets.
Nah,
Listen, like
No.
good can that
no,
works.
dude. I'm not
Listen,
letting
the
that
Jets
fly.
have had a generational
Stop
wide
using-
receiver, a generational safety.
Stop using the term generational, bro.
The Lions. Who's the pick?
One last thing. I would have gone Vega. I would have gone Vega or Omar Cooper. But I'm cool with McNeil Warren.
Yeah.
Who does have the lines though?
I do.
Gil.
Monroe Freeling. Lions need offensive lineman. Best offensive lineman on the board is Monroe Freeling.
Fantastic pick.
Oh, we locked that in. All right.
Yeah, let's not overthink
Turbo.
this one.
That's a
Turbo mode.
fantastic.
Dylan, Vikings.
Oh, let's go.
It's either one pick or we're trading down.
Yeah. You lost some D linemen here, or you lost, Jonathan Allen, and
If you
you lost that safety. You're not taking a center in the first round. I really don't know. I'm not taking the tight end, so not doing that. What's the analysis say? The analysis says something I've been thinking this whole time. The analysis says cornerback. Avion Terrell, 5'11", 180, 21 years old. He's young. I haven't even made the pick yet, dude. Relax.
terrible.
He's a good player, so I don't. You wanted him like a month ago,
He did.
but there's
he's
no
good.
safeties here. There's no safeties here for you, Cam. If you want me to reach for, I know what you want me to do. I know what you want me to do.
There's only one option at this draft pick.
There's actually
One.
a ton of options.
There's a ton of options.
There's like 200 and some
singular.
options.
There's one singular option at this draft pick.
Go ahead and take Caden McDonald, so I don't have to hear about it.
And you
Yes, sir.
All right, go for it,
Yes,
Cam.
sir.
Talk
Yes,
about
sir.
it. Talk about
That
it.
is a
Reach 'em.
fantastic
reach.
pick. It's not a reach. Here's what I'm going to tell you. You get rid of two defensive interior linemen. You got rid of Hargrave, and then you got rid of Allen. You get McDonald paired up with Redmond. That is going to be your best option. Redmond?
Ooh.
Jalen Redmond. Those two in the middle are going to be a wrecking force. Jalen Redmond is a UFL or USAFL, whatever you want to call it.
You got 20 seconds to finish this thought.
He is a fantastic defensive tackle, and then you give him McDonald. It's going to be fantastic.
All right. Panthers.
I assume that's me.
Yep, it is.
You know, here's a guy. Here's a team.
Here's a guy.
You know, they had a decent free agency. They would not fall into the loser category. Panthers fans, I think you did a great job. But you're still, you're still kind of floating around like, what kind of team is this? You know, is this a competitor? Is this just a 500 team? You know, what is this? So we're gonna go crazy. You know, you got to build on the defensive side of the ball. Defense wins championships. That's what they say, right? And it's been proven lately. You got the offensive rookie of the year on the other side of the ball last season, which is pretty cool. And so what we're going to do is we're going to actually build on top of that, forget all the other stuff I said, and we're going to draft Kenyon Sadiq.
Yeah.
That's right.
Panthers. That's going on.
Get yourself a nice little offense there, Panthers. You still have Bryce Young, but, he was all right.
That's more fun. That's a fun option.
See, I like that a lot for the
That
Panthers.
is fun. That makes the Panthers fun.
It does. Yes.
All right, Cam.
Cowboys. Listen.
There's an obvious option.
Do it.
You need. Do it. I mean, do you want to build your offensive lineup again?
Why would I do that?
As possible. Do you want to get a corner that is better than Trayvon Diggs?
We have 2 first-round guards, by the way.
I don't think you want that. I think you want to get C.J. Allen.
Yeah, that's correct. Yep, good job.
I think you want to get another Sean Lee.
Good job,
I think you want to get a Sean Lee back at linebacker.
Good pick, Cam. Cam,
You
that
missed
was
on-
a
missed-
solid draft, Cam.
You missed on
Cam almost forgot
Jalen
that
Smith.
he took a corner at 12. He almost forgot.
talking. You missed on Jalen Smith. He was supposed to
That
be.
was so
We didn't miss on him. His knee disintegrated.
So you
True.
missed.
Overshown.
Anyways, you're
He
gonna
was
get
good.
CJ Allen here. You're
was
gonna
good.
get CJ Allen here.
Yes, thank you. Great.
Because
Fantastic.
you need a good linebacker. You need a
Correct.
young linebacker that is going to, fill the holes, fill the gaps, be able to pass coverage. You need the conductor of the defense. So we're going CJ.
That's correct. Yes, that's all correct. Nailed it. Thank
C.J.
you.
Allen, good linebacker. He'll make all the tackles. He'll make them all.
So Steelers are on the block with a QB need. Maybe Ty Simpson.
Maybe let me make
no.
a pick.
Gil's got brain cells.
I'm
Sorry.
just wondering.
Gil's
They're
got
not going to
brain
need
cells.
Ty Simpson after they sign Kirk Cousins. So
This is true.
That is a
It's
number
true.
one.
They will sign Kirk Cousins.
I wouldn't
Ty
even be
Simpson-
mad, to be fair. If they signed him on a 1-year deal and he was the competition
Bridge.
for Will Howard and then Will Howard started anyway, I'm not mad. By the
what
way,
if
that
Kirk
would-
Cousins
put that
starts?
out there. I'd
That'd
be
be
pissed.
Okay, so that's what we're rooting for then.
Kirk Cousins to win the starting job. There's going to be a lot of Ty Simpson rumors here. Let me see the analysis real quick. And Dylan, talk to me a little bit. What are you thinking?
Washington.
Yeah. So,
Washington
recently,
bad.
we currently do not have a starting left guard. I will say that. Our tackle situation is a little up in the air. They do like wide receiver. They met with a bunch of them at the combine. They
traded
have
for
to bring. They did just trade for one, so that alleviates that need, right? So now we have 2 6'4" giants on the outside. We don't necessarily need another giant, to add to the room.
By the way, make me an offer in fantasy. Don't just sit there and say that you didn't get into play, or make me an offer.
I got to see what happens in the expansion draft first. I got to see what happens. So I think one thing we're looking at is guard.
Pick bullshit.
I need to. The Penn State Pro Day was today. They were not in attendance. They were at Georgia instead. Don't know what that does. They always go to Georgia though, so
You got to
I
attend
wouldn't rule
a
it out.
guard.
Probably not.
Yeah.
So
Especially
if
if
their
they worked out
offensive
at the
line coach
combine.
was there, which I haven't looked at yet.
If they talked to Vega or looked at him work out at the combine, you really don't need to go to his pro day.
I don't think they're going first round corner given
So it's Vega.
You just signed a corner.
Vega?
We just signed it. We
is gonna be Vega.
signed 2
You're picking
corners
Vega.
actually.
It's going to be Vega.
I think Vega's a great pick. He's the plug and play at left guard
Yep.
that we. He said it.
I'm letting Dylan, and then I'll allow it. And then I'll
He's plug and play at left guard. He's a mauler. Little work to do in pass pro, but that if you look at the Steelers roster right now, they got 2 holes. One of them's rather glaring at quarterback, and then the other is left guard. We don't have a left guard. So
Yeah.
I think that's a great first-round pick. You could think about wide receiver here. Even an Omar Cooper would be fine running around as wide receiver 3. I just don't think they're going to go that route. I think there's a ton of wide receivers on day 2 and 3 that they love, and the
that's
Steelers
kind of
always
what I'm
draft.
thinking.
The Steelers always draft good wide receivers on day 2 and 3. So we'll roll with that.
Vega's a guy
Vega.
that I think the Jets are going to look at 16. Like that's kind of where I start looking at him a little bit. I've been eyeballing him this entire time since I had the Steelers on the clock. As much as I would love to give you Ty Simpson and give you that bust quarterback of the future,
I'll record myself just in case Ty Simpson is the pick.
we need to
Hopefully
figure out
we don't
something
gotta
for the
do that.
draft, but we'll figure that out later. Vega's the pick for the Steelers. On to the Chargers.
D lineman is also a possibility if McDonald was still on the board, or Caleb Banks or something. That's also a possibility as well.
Caleb Banks is still on the board, isn't he?
He's been on the board.
I said if McDonald was still on the board, Caleb Banks as well.
Yeah, I'm just
Thanks,
saying,
though.
I'm confirming that he
Yeah.
is still on the board.
Yeah, he is.
Just asking. Don't need
Sorry
to
for
give
his
me lip.
numbers. I gave Caleb
Gosh.
Damn.
Chargers.
Yeah. Caleb Banks ADP is 22.
Hey, Mr.
Oh, that's
Turbo
me.
Man.
That's me. Sorry, that's me. Chargers here. Omar Cooper Jr. I've said it months ago. Omar Cooper Jr. is going to go in the first round, and he's a fantastic all-around wide receiver. That's the Chargers' number 1 need. Perfect guy to plug in there. With Ola off the board, obviously, guards a need for them. There's no safeties here anymore. They could go D lineman. Not going to shade them for that, but my pick for them is Omar Cooper Jr.
I like that a lot.
Eagles.
Turbo gets another toy.
Now, why would the Eagles' number 1 need be wide receiver? Why would that be the case? Really makes you think. AJ Brown could be gone by the time the draft rolls around. As of today, he is out. So, but that is an interesting thing to take note
He
of.
could be gone. He could be gone during the time of this pick or soon before.
Correct. In this scenario, I could see the Eagles. There's you'd have to reach for a Georgia player. I don't think they're going to take Christian Miller, so they're going to take Akeem Mesidor. He's old, which is a minus. But the good thing is
25.
he also produced. Is that because Bain was on the other
Better than
side? Is that
24?
because he was way older than everyone else that he was playing against? hard to tell. But the Eagles are a team that will take a guy like that. It feels like an Eagles pick to me. So,
Well, that's good. So we're gonna go to the Browns.
thanks, Kim.
I'm looking at some tackles here. I'm looking at an ASU guy. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Ihean.
I don't really know how to pronounce it
Anchor?
either, so it's okay.
You don't have to use it in a sentence.
We're
it's
gonna
fine.
call him Anchor, but we're not
It's a
gonna
good name for a
draft him.
tackle.
We're gonna take Caden Proctor here.
Wow.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's a good pick because they have need at both guard and tackle, and
Bro,
Proctor can play both.
If the Browns walk away from this draft
Be a
with Carnell Tate
big-ass
and Caden
guard.
Proctor, that's kind of a good draft for the Browns. That's a good first round. Carnell Tate and Caden Proctor. Now, only if they have a quarterback.
Arch Manning.
The Bears. I'm thinking D lineman. I think this is where we start seeing the D lineman go. Caleb Banks clogging up the middle.
Tom? Question mark?
Is that the pick?
Yes, that's the pick.
He
Caleb
broke
Banks.
his foot.
He did. Oh. He did.
Oh, you already picked it.
We still locking
When?
that
It's
in?
already in there.
Peter Woods.
When did
Peter
he
Woods.
break his
Peter Woods.
Peter Woods?
What the heck?
I already clicked it, man.
That sucks. That sucked.
Caleb Banks broke his foot during the combine.
Dang.
I did not realize that.
He's a Bill.
Sorry, Tom.
He's a Bill.
Caleb Banks is a bill.
Is he?
Caleb Banks is a Bill.
Okay.
Some teams just don't care about that sort of stuff. Feels like the Bills are one of them.
49ers.
Peter Woods. Yeah.
Group.
They need to rush the passer. Obviously, they have Nick Bosa, but with Nick Bosa coming off a major injury, and once
He's
he was
gonna be
injured,
fine.
that's fine. They could not get after the quarterback. Bringing up injuries, actually, they got a lot of dudes coming off injury, so never know how that's going to work. But we're going to take Cassius Howell to rush the passer for the Niners.
So why Howell
Matt
over
Keldrick Falk.
Falk is
Falk
not a
is a
pass
bum.
rusher.
He's fat and he's slow.
He is
did only get
a
2 sacks.
run stopper at his best.
All right.
All right.
Falk will fall.
Cam with the Texans.
Falk is going to fall. Not to the Texans. The Texans are going to go. Oh my gosh, they're probably trading back here, honestly.
Suspense is killing me.
They are going to trade back. But if they're forced to pick right here, I think Peter Woods is going to come off the board.
Good.
He's
Thank
already
you.
off
Woods
the
is already
board.
off the board.
He
With
was
the
picked
Bears.
by the Bears.
Great. Let's go Lee Hunter. Unfortunately, because I wanted him in the second round.
Who?
Lee Hunter?
Defensive tackle out of Texas Tech.
ADP of 40?
He was a good combine performer.
The Texans that got no offensive lineman? That Texans? All right.
How did I end up with the Chiefs twice? Oh,
You made
because
this, man. I don't know.
Hey.
You could have had Avion Terrell.
That was the Rams. It's because you tried to give yourself the Rams twice. That's why.
Actually, no. That's just the way it fell. To make sure that I wasn't picking for the Jets because they had an odd number.
Sure.
Yeah. Chiefs here, man. Could you get something out of Denzel Boston or KC Concepcion? You watch
Concepcion.
Omar Cooper. I don't care how it's
KC
said.
would be crazy.
Let's see the analysis. Right here. Sadiq gone, Messador gone, Miller.
Mawaga.
Falk?
Moagoa.
My gosh.
It's pronounced
Fine.
Maui Noah.
Why are they there? Chiefs fans are delusional.
Don't be saying that. They're going to come for us. All right.
All right, make the pick.
The Chiefs feel like a team that would take Denzel Boston. So we're going Denzel Boston here. They're going to add a weapon for Patrick Mahomes.
For Justin Fields.
Oh, my bad for Justin Fields.
Justin Fields is playing fullback.
Patrick Mahomes is going to be handing it off to Justin Fields, and then he's going to be Taysom Hill.
Could the
probably
Dolphins
be
double
sick.
dip at wide receiver?
That would be sick.
I mean, it wouldn't even be bad for them to do so.
Dylan, Dolphins.
Could they double dip at wide receiver? That would be crazy if they did and took Casey Concepcion here.
Casey.
But I'm going to take Avion Terrell because he should have been gone at about pick 18. So I will take him now.
That's correct. It's a good pick. Dolphins would love that.
Patriots, Drew.
They are going to take Max, however you pronounce his last name.
Crosby. Oh,
No.
the anchor. All right, ASU in the first round.
And then, with the last pick,
Twice.
Super Bowl champs, Cam.
Twice.
What are the Seahawks doing here at 32?
Because they stole my quarterback for the same amount of money that we offered him. They're going to draft Justin Jefferson out of Alabama, linebacker.
What?
Rank 429.
I don't think they're going to do
This
that.
man,
Let's be
this
for real.
man went to the. How did you even get that?
Because he just scrolling on the bottom for 5
I
minutes.
clicked page 11. All right, so they're taking Jack Stonehouse, punter out of Syracuse.
Make a real pick.
But
That's
the
crazy.
real
there's
pick
a
is
Justin
going to be
Hey, his ADP is 189 though, and he's ranked 429. So that's kind of impressive.
their
Bro, there's
pick
a
will
Kentucky-
probably be.
Hold on. There's a Kentucky linebacker here named Cam Olds, whose ADP is 59 and his rank is 431.
There's no way. His ADP
There's a
is
tight
59.
end out of Delaware named Caleb Faria, whose ADP is 47. Who are these people? These
There's
are fake.
They're
there's no
drafting
chance.
themselves. They're doing these mock drafts and drafting themselves.
They've been drafted one time.
All right, Cam,
by
and the pick
themselves.
is.
D'Angelo Pons.
Ooh.
Get another
Ooh.
cornerback.
Ooh.
He's gonna slip up in there.
Say what now?
I can't say that on the pod.
Too late.
Pons is gonna be the draft pick.
Really, man?
What do you mean, really, man? Pons is going to be the draft pick. You lost one. You need another corner.
Their nickelback is literally the guy y'all were doing tricks on a month ago. Imanwari. He's their nickelback.
He's a beast.
Good thing Pons is outside.
Pons is 5'9". He's not playing outside.
He could. DJ Reed was a good outside corner, and he's like 5'9". I think him and DJ Reed are like the same height.
Yeah, you would know about 5'9", wouldn't you?
Angelo Pons is not going to play outside.
The fuck? What is it?
Angelo Pons versus T. Higgins. Good luck. That's all I'm saying.
I reluctantly
Isaiah
draft
Rodgers, 5'6",
D'Angelo Pons.
5'6" cornerback, put up a 99.99. Let that be known.
What are you saying?
He's not 5'6".
Why is
He's
the
not
PFF
tall.
thing like cut? Like, why is it trimming off the names of our players?
I don't know,
What?
man. Just
Oh.
copy that image, though, and throw it
Yeah,
into
just-
Discord.
Download,
Broken.
So,
Download, copy,
All right.
into the
with
Discord.
all those draft picks being said, Kedrick Falk fell to the second round, which he's a
Mm-hmm.
quote-unquote a sure first rounder.
No.
Any other ones? Because actually,
TJ
no, he's a
Parker.
second rounder.
Blake Miller. That's basically it.
Casey Concepcion.
We didn't really pull. There will be guys that we did not draft that go into the first round,
Oh,
and they
100%.
will be surprises.
We did have a crazy draft, to be honest.
Caleb Lomu might go into in the back end of the
This
first
draft
round.
was
He's still on
not
the
crazy.
board.
We went right down the board, basically.
It might be 100%.
I mean, 32
Until-
for 32.
Until D'Angelo Pons. That was not right down the board.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed the Mock Draft 2.0. We're going to get more content up on the feed. Dylan already teased a Bengals episode. Hopefully, Drew gets a Cowboys episode. I'll get another mock draft up. We're going to continue to load up the feed, so make sure you're staying tuned, following, subscribing. Tell people that you know that like sports as much as we do, follow us anywhere and everywhere, all at Party Chat Sports. So until next time, peace.
Goodbye.
Adios.